Hello, Namaste, Salam Walaikum, Sastriyakal. Welcome back to another session with your Washaf at Vareva.com. Today we're going to learn how to make spring onion adai. I'm telling you, traditionally lot of people love these green onions in their adai and it gives a very nice taste. So first we're going to learn how to make the adai batter. For this, tuar dal, chana dal. Add rice, the red chilies and curry leaves. We're going to add water. Just wash it once, drain the water, and then again we're going to use fresh water to soak these ingredients. The recipe is also very simple. If you take 1 cup of rice, add 1 tablespoon of chana dal, 1 tablespoon of tuar dal. But you can also increase or decrease the amount of dals depending on the consistency or the texture you want. If you want little crispy, you can increase the rice quantity. If you want it little soft, increase the dal quantities. And in this, we're going to add some salt, hing. Now add so much water that it should little be over the rice. It should not be too much because we added the rice and the hing. You don't want to lose the flavor later by draining the water. After adding this water, you need to soak it for at least 2 hours. 4 hours of overnight is also possible. And by the time all this water will be absorbed. If you have any water left over after soaking it for more than 2-3 hours, that means you added too much water. So don't add too much water, because when you make this batter, you want the batter to be slightly thicker, not like a dosa batter, little bit coarse and thicker. Now look at this batter. This is coarse. This is what we use to make fantastic adais. After making the batter, you will see that this dough is not a fermented, it is freshly ground. So you can make adai right away. Just take good quantity of spring onions into the batter and just mix it up. Okay? The spring onions, unlike the onions, has a different flavor, and also the freshness is a lot more prominent in the spring onions. That's the reason why, in a lot of preparations, I try and use spring onions even when onions have to be used. This is good. Now the batter is all ready. Now just make sure that you mix this spring onions in this batter and just put this batter on top of this. And now, even though this looks a little bit crumbly, once this is cooked, the batter will hold its shape nice. And just, from the center, just make it as thin as you want, but not as thin like a dosa, but a nice thick pancake shape. Just with the help of this spoon you can spread. Or else, traditionally they do it with the hand. By dipping the hands in the water, they press this, and that will give a nice finger imprints in the adais. This is good. See, another thing is the edges also, after you pour in this batter, just to rub the edges so that you will get a very nice smooth finish. Wow. This is good. And the number of holes they make in adai is very important for some reason. So today we're going to make how many holes? 5 holes. So in this we're going to make 1 hole, okay, then 2 hole, then we're going to put 1 hole in the center, then 1 hole this side. How many? 4 and 5. Only 5. Or else you can go 7, 9, 11, always odd number but never an even number. So this is good. We're going to pour some oil. And after you spread this, just put a lid on it so that this will hold the steam. I have told this many times when I made adais that putting this lid on will create a kind of steam, and it won't let your adais burn easily, and also will help in giving very nice even golden color. Look at this. After cooking this with the lid on, and I've got this nice golden color, little extra more than what I wanted, but that's good. But when you see the dry spots like this, that means you haven't added enough oil, but that's okay. If you want more oil, you can add, but less oil is always good. But for my adai, I'm just going to add some more oil in here, into the holes only. And the second time when you turn the other side, you don't put the lid on, because if you put the lid on now, the crispiness that is there on this adai will be gone and it will become soft. You don't want that to happen. You want your adai to be nice, crispy on the outside, soft inside. Now, look at this. Nice green from the spring onion, and wow, the flavor, the aroma, wow, is awesome. Not only spring onion, but you can also add any kind of greens into making your adais. You can also add spinach, some people add carrots, some people add other onions, and any kind will make your adais nice and tasty. And one good thing is, see, once you know the basic adai, you can make various variations so that kid gets all kind of nutrients by adding the fresh vegetables and ingredients. Dear friends, I hope you enjoyed today's session of learning how to make this spring onion adai, but do not forget, Vareva is all about inspiring others to cook. So, please post your recipes and cooking tips at vareva.com so others can benefit from your great cooking. Thank you. Wow. With the coconut chutney, super.